Good afternoon and welcome to 4 p.m. My name is Dean Stevenson, and please would you keep it going and thank and welcome the people who get to do a lot more work. We have Anita, Alexandra, we have Damien and Greg. Okay. So for them today, it's all about sight reading. They're going to read stuff they haven't played before. That was a little curtain raiser. None of you played that yet. And now we're about to play the piece that I've written today. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, if you haven't read the little blurb on the O device, each day what did I say, 410 days today. For 410 days I get here, sit at the piano, and there's a blank page in front of me, and I compose music. And then now, the quartet are going to play the piece that I've written today. They haven't heard it yet, I haven't heard it yet, you haven't heard it yet. Wow. So we're all going to work it out together, exposing the creative nuts and bolts of the machine. Someone's going to ask me, here on table 5, what my inspiration was today. Everyone wants to know what the inspiration was today, like you need an insight. And without it, it's not worth listening to. I don't know. I had last weekend, I did 4 pieces, 4 days last weekend, and this was my inspiration. There you go, that's it. So it's 3 notes, I've got 3 notes, riff on that all weekend, and play fast pieces, slow pieces. I don't know what today is yet. I think it's just, if you think you have to have an idea every time, like I know what I'm doing, I know the vision, I know it's about trauma, it's about an explosion, it's about heartbreak, then you wait for your heart to break before you do anything, or you wait for an explosion, which may never come, is my theory, rather than just showing up and just writing crap until eventually it gets good. Or not. Anyway, so let's have a go, have a little playthrough today. Stop and start, open rehearsal, ask questions. Here we are together on day 410. Hello. Hi everyone. Okay, so some questions already. All the tremolos are slurs. We'll start nice and slow just to get a sense of the textures. Play nice and bold. Here we go. 2, 3. Hold there. I just read that for the first time. That was very clever of them. All right. Okay, so we have this tremolo, bubbly, bubbly, bubbly underneath. For those who are watching the screen over there, you can see my score here whiz by. Those little black lines you see there mean go just basically wobble lines. Over the top. Na, 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 na. So into bar 4 is a breath mark, but don't really pause. It's just a bit of daylight. Just a little lift is all. It's just a little lift. All right, lift. In there. And then back again, and then at A is again, a bit of a daylight. It's not a pause, it's a bit of daylight, and then the viola comes in a bit darker, turns to a ball, kind of diminished chord. So let's go from the top again. E. Building. Down. Yes. Slow. Push this bar and relax. Good. So hold there. So the bars 19 before C and the 4 bars before 5 bars before. 3 bars before it. Just a little lift on that. Not accented, just a lift on that kind of first crotchet of bar 19 and 17. Let's go from, what's that? Oh, just you, because it's only you in 18, yes. Di, da, bi, ba. It's only viola and beats 1 and 2 in bar 18. Let's go from letter B, please. E. Is it too fast? Are we okay? Okay. E. Lift there again, that's it. Hold there. So the we have the put a real on the dotted minimum just before D. Da, ga, real accent. Ga. Really make a meal out of that one. But ga. Yes. Dot. Ga. Please. Yes. Yes. Good. So and give me some. You're the one at 23 with the line there. Dee da dee da. That's you. Good, so it's a little bit of a rip before C, just a tiny rip on that triplet, dee, da, 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 or not really a rip, just a breath in before C takes over again. Now, some of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you are going, oh, I haven't done band rehearsal since high school, and you're all re-traumatized and shit, it's terrible, especially if you never got past like, third clarinet. But if you do have questions, like, think of them, and I'll come back to you in a second, we'll have a chat. I'm thinking about having like a 4 p.m. drinking game. I think if everyone in the crowd picks one of you, and every time you pick up a pencil, they're going to have a shot. Because these orchestral musicians love their pencils. They love pencils. That'd be a messy day. Let's. Yeah, I know. There'll be cock and balls on there. Let's go from B again, please. Do B. Bold here, bold. D. So, lift, that's it. Lift. Same tempo. A bit more bubble in the viola here. Viola, join cello. Let's go slower here, good. So we're going to H, that's good. Let's go back and check bits. Here, they're grabbing pencils. See, have a shot. Any questions about any of that? Before F. Yes. D, da, da. Yes, so yes, third beat. 1, 2, 3, lift, anacrusis into F. Anacrusis means the upbeat, the step in. The fancy Italian words. We sound clever when we're talking music language. We should just dumb it down. Just pick up, the pickup. Yeah. That's the jazz, where the jazz comes in. Any questions? Any questions? Is anybody confused?
Is it different players every day?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's rare to get the same ensemble twice in a row. The different ensemble yesterday, different ensemble tomorrow. Yeah, but people are busy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I could convince the same people to come back every day. I'm not sure. No. See. 24. Yes. That's correct. 20. Yep. Actually, you might as well. In fact, you and viola turn that bar 24 into two minims to give you the forte. Okay. Yep. And then in, then straight back down to mezzo forte at 25. 26, yep. Do. Yep, bit quicker. So you're doing it with viola. D, ya. Yep, just D, ya. Yep. You can do it together. All right. Yes. No, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Where should we go from now? Should we go from? I reckon we should go from the top again, and because we got as far as H. We're getting familiar with how this is going. It's funny, when I sat down here to do this, I'd completely forgotten the melody, had no idea what my inspiration really was. I'm only just figuring it out now. And I still don't know. Okay, we'll top again. Let's get some more. There's the reward. Spooky. G. Viola. Cello. Together. We have first and cello together. Is I. Together. Back to. Together, K. So the last 4 bars, when you get that like a little little bloom on that dotted minute for those 5 bars, just to give everyone a little and then big one, second last bar. Okay, so we got to the end of the piece. No one died, which is great. So we're going to play it all the way from the start now. Does anybody have any questions or queries they'd like to ask? Yes, over there. I'm sorry about that. When was I inspired to bring in the viola? Well, it's kind of like, because this is a standard string quartet, for those who haven't said, 2 violins, viola and cello. For those who haven't seen, could we please hold up your violin and then hold up the viola next to it? You can just see that it's just bigger. Right, so it's got 1 string lower. It's like a sad violin. because it's just dark, a dark violin, or a happy cello, I don't know, one or the other. So it's like being at a table with different people, with different, everyone has got different ideas and different opinions, and if there's 4 people around the table, each person wants to have a go at the chat. If one person hogs, then it's called a concerto. But if one person dominates the conversation, it's not very interesting. So my job is to try and give everyone a go. Even though there's 2 violins texturally kind of the same, giving them a separate part of the pitch range, but trying to give everyone a go for a number of reasons. My first reason is to stop them getting bored. My second reason is to stop you getting bored. Otherwise it gets very like, okay, whatever, heard before. So try and keep it sort of changing all the time. So the viola is just a thing that needs to come in every now and again. It's not like, oh, it's been 30 seconds, I better put the viola in. He hasn't had anything interesting for a while. It's a really unique voice, as are the others when they have solos. So that's all it is. And that's the job of a composer or an arranger, is to know when to put the right voice in. Yeah. And my mum loves the viola, so yeah, lucky Damien. There's a live stream here. Hi, Mum. I hope it's working. Okay. Any other questions? No? Should we play it from the start then? Yeah? All right. We're going to play it from the start. Oh, good. I love questions. J, second. Yep. Just a little hook. Yeah. 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 Lovely. Yep. Oh, give it a little ding. Give it a little bite on it though. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Give it lots. Can make it double the thickness of your sound. Make it nice and fat and white. So thank you. If you've got one lesson in you, we'll probably play it twice, so we get to know what the piece is like. Sometimes we live here punching the sky going, fuck yeah, it's great. And other times we're kind of hiding under the chairs because it's terrible. And I have to accept that some days I write terrible things because I'm here every day. And I can't expect to, have a shiny turd every single day. Sometimes it doesn't shine at all. There's like 3, sometimes it does work, and we have these, there's 3 volumes, download codes, blah, blah, blah. Or you might even buy them on CDs for you old-fashioned kids. At the end of each season, it's the 4th season of 4pm here. We go to a studio and record the real bangers, of which there has got to be a few in 410, surely. So you can take those with you can buy those. But there's also, in terms of the chat about creativity, which I think is what 4pm is all about, is just back to your original question about what was my inspiration. I don't believe that one has to have one. Similarly, I don't think there's such a thing as writer's block. When someone says, oh, I've got nothing to write about, or maybe you use a chisel or a lawnmower for your art, I don't think there's no such thing as writer's block. I think that's rubbish. I think that's, it's just your lack of kind of commitment to write the shit idea that you've got down, and just stick with that until it improves. Yeah? It's just courage to do the thing. Anyway, the first 150 days I kept a journal every single day and wrote this book. It's called 4pm 150 First Drafts. There's a code in here which gives you access to all the live recording. You see we have microphones, so everything's recorded, 11 hours of music just through that. Read every day, listen to every day. There's a bunch of stuff with a live stream as well. Here it is, day 410. There we are. Thank, please, Anita, Alexandra, Damien, Greg. Thank you. Right. And now I'm going to do the coolest thing is I'm going to get you to play it without me, and I'm going to have to sit and have a glass of wine. All right. Thank you very, very much. That's 4 p.m. for today. Thank you very much. That was awesome. My name is Dean Stevenson. Have a lovely afternoon. Come and have a chat if you like. Safe journey. Thank you.